All right, time for part 2 of setting up your OrangePi to run a 3D printer. So now I'm assuming you have finished completing your user mod add-on for a pseudo username, which is your new one. The root one you can't do installs with, so that's why we did in the previous video where it ended, is adding that admin user, because now we're going to use it. And so we're going to go to our website here on GitHub, and we'll get the all-in-one installer ready for you. So on GitHub, we want to look for this app, the Kiua. And what it does is you scroll down, they will have a command line that you just need to essentially copy. And then you'll paste that into your command prompt that we used before. So like I said, I use putty. You have to make sure you have set the SU to, and then change that to your username, which is SU space user, and it'll change it to the default. And then from there you copy and paste as you go down. You literally do it 3 copies, 3 pastes, and you're done. And then from there you just follow the prompts inside the app. It'll tell you which ones you need to use for whatever programs you're planning on using. You can do all of them updated, as well as update the software on your machine as well, all through the same thing. So there's no searching and command coding. The first time I did this was absolutely a nightmare. It took me an hour and I gave up. This takes 20 minutes max, probably closer to 10, and you're done. Once that's all done, you can physically log into your Pi through your network using web browser, and you are ready for configurations of whatever operating system you chose to use. You will have to flash your firmware from this, which I'll show you, to an SD card, which will then go into your motherboard. So then it has the Klipper firmware installed. And then literally that's the hardest part. So once everything's installed, you're going to enter the command cd Klipper. As you can see, I'm already in the folder itself. And then we're going to enter in make menu config. So what it does is it brings up this little screen, and this is how we flash our firmware now. So I'm going to assume you know how to find and use GitHub, and we're going to go to the Klipper 3D site on there, and we are going to go to the configurations. We are going to find our specific board. So in this case, we are using a Big Tree Tech SKR3V2. They have pre-built for all realities as well, and most of the other machines, they're all pre-built, so you don't have to worry about configuring anything if you don't actually know what you're doing. Top of your configuration file will tell you what options you need to select inside that menu I showed you to get the proper results.